Victoria, and this is my topic, which is how maternal opiates in labor affect breastfeeding and my synthesized findings. So the first article was called The Effect of the Labor Epidural Anesthesia on Breastfeeding of Healthy Full-Term Newborns Delivered Vaginally. The study design/method was 1,204 mixed pregnant women, and this included high risk, low risk, women that were seen by maternal fetal medicine specialists, and then women that had completely low risk pregnancies with barely any ultrasounds. And they were different deliveries, so C-section, vaginal, vacuum, etc. And it was mixed up between, well, half mixed between epidural and no epidural. And this was a prospective observational cohort where they checked basically exclusively breastfeeding after 6 weeks. The study finding was that 84% of babies past 6 weeks with no epidural exposure had successful breastfeeding, while 76% exposed past 6 weeks were not breastfeeding exclusively. So this was leaving only about 24% of babies breastfeeding exclusively that were exposed to the epidural. I did not expect the percentages to be this high. I thought that it would be a slight difference, but it is literally over a 50% difference between the babies that were exposed to an epidural versus not. And I would like to see these babies past 6 weeks for the 24%, to see them by 6 months, to see if they're still breastfeeding by 6 months. But yeah, it was kind of sad to hear that the epidural had changed that much, but I would also like to know if the baby had to go to the warmer after, or what would have caused the delay in breastfeeding, or if it was solely the epidural and the effects from that with like drowsiness on the baby. The second article was Epidural and Lactation, and the study design/method was 1,101 low-risk mothers. They all had vaginal deliveries, so these were very low-risk vaginal deliveries, only there was no C-sections, no babies with problems. This was a literature review/synthesis. This is not like the observational cohort. This was based off of multiple different studies, all combined to one. The study finding was that opioids are linked to less successful breastfeeding. This study had very great evidence, but I did not like how broad it is. So I would like to find better articles as well as I write my paper. The synthesized finding that I found is epidurals directly affect breastfeeding negatively, especially in high doses / the entire labor. And these are my resources. Thank you.